Hey, Soul Food family. Hi, it's Ray. How are y'all doing? So, first and foremost, I want to know what you thought of my last post. I know I didn't really announce it. I really was working today on trying to put together this 1-minute meditation, a silent meditation, which is what I'm getting ready to post shortly. I just wanted to add some audio to it. I think that I'm going to actually create a couple of meditations. So this is fun for me because I love being creative. But I really want to concentrate on the idea of silence. I think it's important. It's definitely part of my process. And I think I explained a little bit how challenging it was for me when it came to meditation, but I don't just want to concentrate on meditation. I actually want to concentrate more on silence and the importance of silence. And, I was doing a little bit of research and I came across Psalm 46, verse 10, which is be still and know that I am God. Psalm 62, verse 1 says, encourages the practice of silence. So I can go on and quote a lot of scriptures and things of that nature, but let me read this to you. The theology of silence. The theology of silence is the idea that people should sometimes stop talking and wait in the silence for God. And I think that to me really spoke to me because that's really what I invoke when I have, developed this practice of silence and developed this practice of being quiet so that I can hear from God. A lot of that happens for me personally in journaling, but through learning how to meditate and how to silence my mind and just how to really appreciate silence so that I can hear. And I think that right now, well, not just right now, but in our world, in our society, there's just so much noise. There's so much going on. There's so much that we're paying attention to. I personally feel like that we shouldn't, but I think until you get to a place like this where you see the effects of what the noise can do to you. The noise is making you angry. The noise is scaring you. The noise is giving you anxiety. The noise has you calling your mama and your sister and your best friend and being like, can you believe blah, 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 and then not only are you looking at maybe like the news, but you're looking at social media and then people are talking about it and blah, 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 noise, 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 noise. When are you going to give yourself an opportunity, a chance to just woosah, right? Be quiet, stop talking, and just stop listening to anything, but just silence. Because once you get this practice down pat, you will hear from God. He will speak to you. He will direct you if you follow. He can calm all of that down real quick. But belief has to be a part of it. Faith, belief, and knowing. But before we can even get to that, let's try some silence. So I'm working. I planned on posting again today. Just be a little bit patient with me as I get into my groove. But I'm really, really serious about this silence thing. I'm really serious about gratitude. I'm serious about a lot of things, actually. But we're going to start with silence. And the reason why I think that it's so important right now is because there's a hell of a lot of things going on. There's a lot of tragedies going on. There's a lot of talking going on. There's just a lot of things that are taking place that people are not happy about. People are scared about. People are like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? And I think it's just the best way to start. So allow me to provide you with some tools, maybe even some practices, and try them. Let me know how they're working for you. right? Because I know that there will be probably frustration and questions and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, the more that you do this, the easier it becomes, the quieter your mind becomes, and the more that you can hear from God, you personally. See, I'm not here to tell you anything, right? I am guiding you, I am advising you, I am helping you to get to a point. And overall, the purpose of all of this is so that you can have your own personal relationship with God or a higher power of your own understanding. That's it. And because I have been pushed into this, like, over the years, I mean, I can go on and on how many times God has told me, get your ass on on YouTube and share all of this stuff that you're learning, share what you're going through. But to be honest with you, I was going through my own healing journey at the same time. And it was very hard for me to do what I'm doing now. I thank God every day because everything that I have, everything that I feel, the way that I'm talking to you right now with so much confidence, with so much surety, is because of him. And I mean, I could probably go on about how many times I was supposed to do this, that, and the other thing, but I just believe that God's timing is perfect. And so no matter when I'm starting, which would be now, it's perfect timing. So I'm going to stop talking. I really just do want you to know that the practice and the disciplines of silence, solitude, and stillness is so very important for you, like your own personal self, your being, your actions, your whatever it is. It solves so many problems on so many levels. I think a lot of times people don't really speak of the strength of being able to be silent, being able to be still, and finding your own solitude and loving that for yourself. It's very powerful. I think that sometimes these things are made out to be something, minute or whatever, but I don't take my stillness, my silence, nor my solitude for granted. I'm never lonely. I always have God. And that might sound crazy, but when you find in life, and sometimes, maybe you've had this same experience, but if you found in life that, at your core, you may or may not have someone to talk to, someone to rely on, someone to have your back, someone that you can really, really count on when you need someone. And I know that it might sound weird because God is not like physically present. But when I say a best friend, like someone that I know will never leave me, never forsake me, like always there, always has an answer to all of my prayers, that is exceptional, one of a kind, unique. And if you can get to the point where you yourself, because I'm not telling you I'm doing this, I'm that. No, it's you. My job is to guide you to your own personal relationship with God. Because it's not about me, it's about him. And so let me digress. I'm sorry, I'm going on and on. Again, I wanted to make this message because I really wanted you to know that I am so excited and so dedicated. Like yesterday when I posted those 2 videos, the 1 minute meditation, the 1 minute silent meditation, and the 1 minute guided meditation, I was like, oh, I can do this myself. So that's what I'm doing. So just give me a minute. And I will share a little bit more tomorrow, but I want to really get this out. I know that it's probably in the evening at this point, but I hope that whoever has listened to my message, that maybe you've had some thoughts, maybe um, took some time to maybe write some things down or to just ponder on it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I just really wanted to know, like, how are you doing? Like, how are things going? And I really would encourage you not to get in so much, what do I want to say? Not so much involved in all of the sensationalism of our current day and age. And I would implore you to start a practice, which is the purpose of me trying to get this meditation to you and stuff like that, because I really do think that it's needed. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and we're just at the beginning of 2025. So I really just want to encourage you to keep going, keep praying, keep knowing that all is well, regardless of how things look. Regardless of how things look, all is well. Take care of yourself, Soulful Family. And like I said, I will get this stuff out to you as soon as possible. Have a great one.